Well, here we are, you guys. Now, yesterday, HOT97 finally announced who their new host is going to be. After firing Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura Stiles, a lot of people were throwing out different names. People said maybe it might be Rory and Mal, maybe it might be Star, or shit, maybe it might be some new faces. So, after 2 weeks of going back and forth, looks like HOT97 has officially hired MERO.
Woo! Mornings with MERO, y'all. It's your buddy Kid MERO, the human direct flap. I will be with y'all faithfully every Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, you know what I mean? The most consistent voice in your life. More consistent than your parents, which is crazy to say as a radio host because you might have good parents. But if you got bad parents, I'm your daddy now.
Now, a lot of you guys might know him from his show, This Is a MERO. The number one thing I could say is that he's from New York. He's a local. A lot of people had concerns about HOT97 possibly bringing in somebody from a different state. Somebody that doesn't know what New York energy needs. So off the bat, he checks one box. Now, MERO has also been in media for years now. Not to say he's media trained all the way, but he knows how to drive conversation. And on top of that, he's always on social media, so he's going to keep up with current events. Now, a lot of people did have some criticism. People said, wait, we wanted somebody younger. We wanted somebody new with fresh energy. And I get it. That's a reasonable criticism. But you also got to understand, trying to fill the shoes of hosts like Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura Stiles, people that were actually beloved by the listeners, it's not an easy feat. You gotta bring in somebody that the audience is slightly familiar with. You know what you're getting when you have MERO on your show. Not only is he going to crack jokes on air for comedic relief, but he also knows about New York City music. So, from what we know right now, this is going to be the official lineup for HOT97 in 2026. You got Mornings with MERO, 6 to 10. Then you have Drewski, 11 to 1. Then Nessa goes on from 1 to 5. And then Funk Flex gets a 6-hour block all to himself from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Now, after finding out yesterday that MERO took his job, Ebro showed him love yesterday. He said, yo, shout out to MERO. This is so great. Then people started clowning him for losing his job to MERO. Ebro then goes on to post this video showing people, no, I'm still employed. I still got a job with Apple.
Oh, showed up early for work again. I'm trying to wait for Apple to let me inside so I could do my radio show at 3 o'clock. You know, we're here at Apple Music. Come along. At 3 p.m. Eastern every day. This is where we eat lunch. It's where we hang out. I don't know if we've ever shown you guys the whole, offices here. But today on the show, we gotta get to these new A$AP Rocky records. This IDK Pusha T record. What else is moving? I gotta get back in this Summer Walker album. In my household, I don't know if y'all hitting it like that. Oh, look. Yo, I work here. But anyway, I don't know if you've been into this Summer Walker album, but it's fire. Step into the studio. Oh, look at this. It has my name on it. Cause this is the office where we get down, where we do Rap Life Review, where I do the radio show right here. 3 o'clock Eastern, make sure you tune in to Ebro Show.
Now, this backfired on Ebro. People said, wait a minute, you told us you guys got fired because you were being political, but yet HOT97 went and hired somebody who's more progressive and more political than you in MERO.
Told y'all a couple of weeks ago when they tried to run that Andrew Cuomo play on me. Remember that shit? And then they tried, when the Trumpster got in office. Listen, man, I don't capitulate well, bro. Been doing this too long. If you look around all the major media outlets, man. All of them. Look at all of them. They all got to fold up because they all trying to renew their deals, their licenses. They all, well, in this particular situation, we'll get into more specifics another time. Bro's a casino owner. You know those 3 licenses that they got here in New York City for the casinos? The guy that owns the shit owns one of the casinos licenses. He got to raise $500,000, bro. $500 million, excuse me. They need my shit talking anti-Netanyahu, anti-government, progressive shit out the way, bro. They need me out the way. They trying to get to these bags that these VC.
You know, it'd be cat when they start hitting you with too many bros. I don't want too many bros or too many big homies or too many big monies in a sentence. You give me too many of those, too many bros, too many big homies, and too many big monies. Oh, I don't believe nothing you say, and I'm about to abort this conversation. But yeah, this is definitely cat.
These got raised some capital. They don't really care, like, especially for like a Hot 97 and a WBLS. They don't give a fuck about hip hop or black music or black community. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They give a fuck about access. They give a fuck about being able to bring their little nerdy friends to the concerts, because that helps them raise money. They've been trying to get to me for years, bro.
Come on, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real fast. Cuomo is not coming uptown. He's not coming up here. If he is, he's going to some private dinner event with a bunch of people that are not real people. We're here to talk with some real people, you know what I'm saying?
You grew up in the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're familiar with Washington Heights, to say the least. But you've moved across the Hudson to New Jersey with your family, and that's actually related to why you're supporting Mamdani, right?
Yes, because I couldn't afford it. It was unaffordable. You know, I'm a father of 4. You know, even as a dual income household, you know, even as people are like, man, stop the cap, MERO, you are on TV. There's no way. And people automatically, because you're on TV, that you have $1 million trillion, and that wasn't the case.
No.
Everything that we needed to do was like impossible.
And so how did you hear about Mamdani, and how did you actually connect up with him?
Well, it was funny because, you know, UPK is one of the things that kind of pushed me out of the city. When it stopped being a thing, I was like, oh, wow, okay, now I got to come up with this extra, you know, 5 figures yearly, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? So, you know, shout out to Min Tran, you know, on my team, and he kind of put me on to Zoran early, to the point where if you go check out Victory Light, y'all, you know what I mean? If you go on there, we sat down, I think it was like in April, you know, and he was polling like low. You know?
No, he was single digits.
Single digit polling, but like a lot of the stuff that he was campaigning on, the policies of UPK, you know, the rent stuff, you know, really spoke to me, you know, as a born and bred Bronxite, and my sister's out there.
I mean, this can go both ways though, because was Ebro against Mamdani? If he was against Mamdani, it actually might kind of prove his point though. If Mamdani then ends up in office and somebody who is his main supporter to help him get some of the youth on his side ends up in a very great position in New York. I mean, that kind of...
You know, my parents are there, so...
Let me see something. We ain't gonna listen to this whole joint, though.
Now Ebro for basically lying about the reason he was fired. If it was truly because of political reasons, they would not have gone with somebody even more political like MERO. Now, because MERO is kind of a comedian, I don't think MERO is going to fix the issue that everybody has been complaining about, which is Hot 97 playing local music from local artists. I could be wrong, but I think,
let me vibe with y'all for a minute. It's your boy Jesky G. Shout out my man Chig Smooth. We back with another banger. You know, we run the late nights on YouTube. Let me say this. At first, MERO's gonna be a little green. He gonna play some of the local hip hop. But once he get in there and he figure out how payola work, we know what's going on in New York hip hop. We know what's going on in all these radio stations. Once he figure out how payola work and how he can make his money, that's a dub. Ain't nobody getting played. So some of your local artists is gonna get in there right now. Some of his favorites coming up. And some people that run into him right now, I would say for the next year and a half. But once he get in there and he figure out how everything work, it's a dub. He gonna be just like Ebro. 9 times out of 10. It's 1 time out of 10 he might not be. Shout out, bro. I hope he don't. I hope he do his thing and he stays silent. He actually put on the youth of New York. But for the most part, once he figure out payola and how he gotta, you know, do a certain job because certain people are telling him to, it's going to be a lot of the same stuff. So y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this Ebro. In that Ebro situation with him doing the thing at Apple, I ain't going to hold you, Ebro. You've been in the spotlight for way too long. You look corny when you did that just now. Like, you let the comments get to you. Ain't nobody really doing nothing to you except for people in the comments. So you letting people in the comments get to you. Then you used to make fun of artists who was paying attention to the comments. You paying attention to the comments? That's corny. All right. So it's your boy Jesky G. If ain't nobody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. Mr. Late Night himself, where we run the late nights on YouTube. If you want that late night heat, you know you got to come here for it. Ebro out of the job at HOT97, but he like, man, I don't care. I'm at Apple. Y'all be listening to that Apple. Drop it in the comments. Y'all listen to Ebro and Apple. I don't personally, because I just don't. But I'm not gonna listen to my man either. So I don't listen to HOT97 no more. But when Flex drop a bomb every once in a while, I do listen to it because Flex be on some bullshit. He be on bullshit. It be some bullshit. All right. So it's your boy Jesky G. If anybody told you they love y'all, you know I love y'all. I'm out, y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like, hit that hype button. Y'all been playing with me. Stop playing.